Good morning, friends. Your dost Narendra Singh Rathi once again with you. Today, I'll be sharing 10, yes, 10 important rules that you need to lead your life by. These are very, very important to ensure that you reach to the state that I call MAUJ. MAUJ, as you know, stands for Mature Attitude and Unconditionally Jovial. I'll touch upon all of these points one by one and see how it can add value to your life. I can promise you this is something that I'm doing myself, and I've seen a wonderful change in myself. I've seen that I'm easily able to get what I desire in my life because I'm able to follow these 10 hacks, you can call it, or these 10 life rules, you can call it. So I'll touch upon each one of them one by one. So here we go. The first one being wake up early. By waking up early, you ensure that you have that necessarily important time which most of the people miss out on. You contribute, you grow only on the time when you are awake. And the early you wake up, the longer time you seem to have during the day to accomplish more. So wake up early. That is my point number one. Point number two is declutter your space. I can tell you for sure, being a disciplined cadet myself from a military school, keeping your surroundings clean and in a decluttered manner, or rather I would say in an organized manner, really plays an important role, not only in ensuring that your space looks good, it actually frees up your mind. It really makes your mind very organized, systematic, disciplined in that fashion, and which allows it to really focus on things that are important. So declutter is point number two. Point number three is you need to strengthen your connection with God. You can call it as God, you could call it as universe. People call it with different names. The point is, this supernatural power that is there in the world, which controls this entire thing, whatever way you can put it, you need to have a connection with that. And meditating in the morning probably is one of the best way of connecting with that. So meditation or finding that specific time connecting with that supernatural power is my point number three. My point number four is to wake up early, it is very important that you sleep on time. Everybody has a different sleep cycle. Somebody wishes to sleep maybe for 8 hours, but I would say 6.5 hours of good sleep is what is all needed to be very active and to be able to contribute. So if you need to wake up early, you need to sleep on time. This is my point number four. Point number five is be brutally honest with yourself. Isn't it powerful? You need not look for people who are outside of you or people who would want to impress upon you to have certain things to be done in a particular manner. It is you yourself. You are the first person who's supposed to take that call and starting ensuring that you are following the systems, the methods that you set out for yourself. This is the habits. And I always say, habits make a man. So this is my point number five, that you have to be brutally honest with yourself. Point number six, spend quality time with your family members and friends. This is one major thing that actually gets you rooted. If you're not spending quality time with your people, you will suddenly feel that there is a lot of emptiness. All efforts in whatever direction they are going would look futile. Without that connection, without that power, without that feeling of oneness with the family and friends, you would never be able to make it. So spending that quality time is another very important aspect, which I take as my point number six. Point number seven, journal daily. By journaling, we mean it need not be very long. You need not spend maybe 15-20 minutes writing it down. Maybe just 5 minutes. Maybe just half a page. But it gives you an opportunity to be with yourself. You are the best person for yourself. Spend that quality time with yourself. This is what I called as the me time. That me time is what that really makes you understand about yourself. When you settle down and take stock of things, you would know what's happening. And one of the best way of doing it is journaling. So this is my point number 7. Point number 8, exercise daily. 40-45 minutes of physical exercise is very much required. It can be broken down into maybe going for maybe a 20 minutes walk, some stretching exercises, something to we do. Most of us are actually spending a lot of time on our desks in the office. So it's very important that you do your hand, your neck and other exercises so as to ensure that you don't have any problem. Please ensure at least 40-45 minutes of physical exercise every day. This will make you feel elated. This will make you feel very good. So taking care of yourself is my point number 8. Point number 9, limit screen time. Isn't it interesting? I'm talking to your YouTube and asking you about limiting your screen time. I'll tell you what you really need to limit. And there's a study which goes behind it. The shorts is something, the regular scrolling of reels is what should be avoided, because it never adds any value to you. As they really say, that whatever you do should be done in a passion, in a method which adds value to you. So I would only suggest and advise, this is my, as somebody who's following it myself, I can say with a lot of authority on this, that consuming slightly longer duration content is something that would add value, because your brain takes some time to settle down to listen to something. Reels, if they're just scrolled at a very fast pace, add no value. It's just an entertainment and probably your mind actually gets, totally disturbed by it. So slightly long form content is what you should be consuming, and limit that screen time. This is my point number 9. Last but not the least, point number 10, it is that we need to set goals. Generally people put it in the first, but I'm putting it in the last because after having done all the things that I talked about ahead of this, that is 9 points that I discussed, this would give you clarity that where do you want to go. You can settle down and think about your dreams, your goals, in which direction you wish to go. We all understand about the SMART goals, this and that. But what important thought I would like to leave you with is that your long-term goals look, something whether they'll ever happen or not. Short-term goals sometimes look very daunting. So what do you really need to do? You have a long-term goal, break it down to the level of months, and then you break it down to the level of weeks. Take stock of things that what have you been able to do within a week's time. The journaling that you will be doing, the other impact other efforts that you will be making can easily be monitored and looked at on a weekly basis. And I can assure you that looking back and checking on that what you have done would actually put you in that particular perspective and will let you know that what has really been achieved. So friends, this is all for this particular episode of my YouTube channel. And I can tell you for sure that following all these things that I talked about, maybe you start with small bits at a point of time, maybe start with one action item at a time, take stock of things, how it has been going. I can assure you, sticking to it, doing it very diligently would ensure that you reach to the MAUJ state. MAUJ, which I'll again explain it to you, stands for Mature Attitude and Unconditionally Jovial. I have found it to be my duty towards the society at large to be adding value to people's life. Things that have been working out for me, I wish that I would be sharing with my colleagues, friends, and everybody and people at large. Even if it impacts and affects and makes or motivates maybe even 2-3 people, I'll be very happy. I think I would be successful in my attempt. So here we go. I'll keep sharing a lot of stuff on this particular channel. And this is not just simple stuff. It is a stuff that I do myself, that I follow myself, and I can assure you that it does wonder to your life. So keep coming back, subscribe to my channel, send some likes, put some comments, and I would be very, very glad to add value to whatever kind of queries that are raised here. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening and have a great day. Thank you very much.